Today we are looking at a fundamental shift in AI agent design. We've all seen standard LLM wrappers, but this is Percey on the iceberg, and it is a full-blown state-of-being showcase. Think of it as a sentient version of Johnny Castaway. But instead of pre-rendered loops, we've engineered a glass box AI architecture. Every single pixel, every waddle, every resource collected, every psychological breakdown is a live telemetry proxy for a dynamic knowledge graph. We are moving away from black box AI, where you get an answer but never know why. Here we map the mind so we can trust the machine. Let's dive in. First, look at the status HUD at the top. This is Percey's biological reality. We track 4 primary biometric vectors: energy, hunger, sanity, and joy. This isn't just a UI gimmick, it's a mood engine. Hunger controls the frequency of procurement tasks. Energy dictates the duty cycle. If it hits critical, the agent collapses into an emergency sleep state. Sanity is the most important. It measures the coherence of the internal world model. When sanity drops below 35%, Percey enters the insane state. This is where the simulation gets wild. The AI director starts triggering cognitive mirage sequences. Percey stops fishing and starts arguing with his own snowman. He laughs maniacally. He sees ghost ships. We are simulating a broken agent to prove that the glass box can diagnose exactly why an agent is failing in the field through its internal state. Now let's talk survival. Look at the liquid dock at the bottom left. This is our collection UX. Percey scans the substrate of the iceberg for specific assets. To escape, Percey needs to follow a roadmap. 1. The raft roadmap. He must scavenge driftwood for the base, old rope for binding, and torn cloth for the sail. 2. The igloo roadmap. For shelter, he needs blue ice chunks. When Percey finds an item, the UX triggers a holographic inspection. You see the caloric yield or market value. This is a data injection into the brain. Finding driftwood triggers a neural epiphany. A new logic edge is formed in the knowledge graph. Driftwood plus ocean, buoyancy. This increases his escape probability. The gameplay is the training ground for the vertical model. 4. The environment is entropic. We have a full weather system: rain, snow, aurora, and the dreaded blizzard. Weather isn't a visual filter. It's a logic block. In a blizzard, the fire dies. Percey enters a shiver loop. This blocks building actions. The core priority is forced into shelter. In the rain, the fire hisses and goes out. If Percey was cooking a fish, that task is interrupted and the resource is lost. This forces the AI to pivot in real time. It proves that a next-gen agent trained on a graph can handle unpredictable environmental pressure. If the blizzard lasts too long, Percey's energy drains 3x faster, forcing a strategic retreat to the igloo. It's a simulation of real-world operational hazards. Let's open the brain. This is the semantic orbit. This is a planetary logic visualization of Percey's knowledge graph. We have 3 distinct orbits. 1. Orbit 1, immediate context. When Percey is starving, the hunger node drifts into this inner circle, grows 3x in size, and starts throbbing. That is the system visualizing the urgency of psychological pressure. 2. Orbit 2, active relations. Concepts currently in the workspace like raft or the ocean. 3. Orbit 3, the archive. Deep-seated knowledge consolidated into permanent graph nodes. The edges carry semantic vectors: valence, emotion, arousal, intensity, and reliability. We can watch the orbits shift as Percey learns to fear the shark or trust the raft. Total transparency. But how do we see the why? That's the link between the cognitive terminal and the thought bubble. Every second, the raw inference log is piped through the terminal. You see the system impulses low-level signals like metabolic flux stability failure, fighting for attention against high-level goals. When the AI decides to act, it navigates the graph. The terminal logs the found path: hunger, fish, cook, survival. This logic is then translated into the thought bubble over Percey's head. He thinks, I'm starving. I should use the fire to grill that herring. The thought bubble is the human-readable output of a complex graph traversal. You are witnessing the chain of reasoning in real time. Finally, we have the diagnostic audit grid. This tracks the survival competency heuristic, SCH. If Percey is behind schedule, his strategic priority hits maximum, forcing the LLM to skip leisure and work through the night. The vision? This proves we can train AI vertically using graph knowledge. Imagine this isn't a penguin, but a supply chain agent or a financial audit bot. By mapping the agent's mind into a graph, we make the AI transparent, traceable, and trainable. This is the future of the AI-driven world. We aren't just building bots, we are building transparent psyches. This is the glass box and part 1 of 2 videos about it. This that I will see you in the next one.